Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and in the last episode, let me show you what we did. It's truly something to marvel at. So through our tube, in our little underdome section over here, we set up a little Applied Energistics 2 system, and then we proceeded to not even really use it. It's currently just a buffer system. The plan was to use some patterns to put in only a specific amount of the fluid into each of these at a time. That went south, and we realized that the better idea was just to set up the recipe in here to be a multiple of like how many machines I have, so they all have 200 liquid in them. So yeah, it works. So there's that. We set up just a few little fixes over here, but the whole system should be good. This little fix, what it does is it checks if we have sulfuric acid in the tank. If it does, it stops putting in gunpowder, and that allows us to store up a bunch of hydrogen chloride, meaning if we wanted a bunch of iron dust, for example, I should be able to order a bunch. Now, if I just go 1,000, it's going to use, it reckons 36, so that should easily be processed here with some sulfuric acid. As you can see, it starts getting washed in here. This guy is actually pretty fast. I think there are speed upgrades in almost all of these. They're also very loud, I do apologize. Yeah, so they're all done. Well, just about. These guys all are going to have quite a bit of a buffer. There's about 57 buckets worth in the tubes. But as you can see, because we have so many, we are actually mowing through it quite quickly. So it's good. Everything should work. You should also be able to see once at least we run out of this, that each of these machines have an even amount and a multiple of 200 millibuckets. That's obviously the important part, so there's none left at the end. How close are we? It's almost there. We can wait it. We don't, it's fine. Yeah, so as you can see, it ends in like a multiple of 200, and that should be the same for all of them, regardless of what we order. So that's cool. Awesome. And then that stuff's obviously getting processed in here. It's getting processed in here, blah, 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 blah. So, what do we do now? Well, we do what we do every episode, Pinky. We're going to have a look at the infinite storage disk, but just before we do that, there is another recipe I would like to make, because apparently we don't have it, and it's an important recipe, and it is the recipe for raw iron blocks. I don't know what the difference here is. One's by Greg Tech, one is not. Okay. Alrighty then. So we'll track that there, and now if we search for the infinite storage part, as you can see, iron's no longer a problem. It's going to use 100,000 of it. Bingo, bango. So, what are we left with? Well, we still need quartz. We still need silicon, which I think the quartz makes as well, at least to some degree. So, a bit of a quartz problem. And then wool. The wool I'm honestly really surprised about, because I thought this guy over here was insane, because look, he's like full of wool, but he's not fully full of wool. But he's also not being emptied of the wool. We're going to have to set up a proper wool farm. Or, hold on, hold your horses. We could do a sheep farm. With something that spawns lots and lots and lots of mobs. That actually sounds pretty cool. We're probably going to do that. I'm gonna add a sheep spawn egg to the list. How are we getting these? It's been a while. It honestly has been a while. I know there's a few ways to do it. One is with the capturing enchant. One is with evil craft. Dun dun dun. And then one of them uses boom, the swab. This guy here. Cool. Okay, so that's all doable. We can do the sheep farm. Should I just do that? Get it out of the way? Because then at the very least, this episode, we've automated wool to the highest degree possible. I think we'll do that. Because I also want to automate quartz, but that's going to be a process. There's a chance that it just I don't know, we hit a wall or something. But I think we can safely do this part at least, the sheep. So bear with me. We'll mob swap. Obviously we need a sheep. Luckily we happen to know a guy. There you go. Mob swap used. Cool. From here, we want to turn it into a GM chicken feed. Awesome. Now, the problem here is getting a chicken. I believe our trick has been to fly into these woodlands back here and then just stare at the top right while I sort of fly around and just hope that a chicken Just hope that we happen upon one. And so that's what I'll do. I might make some chicken noises off camera, maybe on camera. We'll see. We'll see if we. You know what? No, I'll keep them to myself this time. But just know that they took place. All right, I'll be back with the chicken. I'm stalling because I'm hoping that we can just find a chicken, and I don't have to look for one off camera. Because looking for things off camera is the equivalent of cheating them in for you guys. It makes no difference, but for some reason, chicken galore. But for some reason, I'll still run around the map. It's gonna say happy birthday. Oh, actually, it won't because I muted it. But you know what I mean? Like, if I just cheated in a chicken off camera, you wouldn't know. And yet, instead, I go looking around. The reason I bring that up so often is because I'm seeking help. I need help. Okay. So, how do we do this? Well, we're going to start off by making one of these into a sheep spawner. That's going to be job number 1. So, I'm going to just upgrade this guy. He now spawns sheep. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool. Now, the reason we do that is because that should hopefully get us some sheep charms. Maybe? Maybe if we're really, 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 really lucky. Currently, we're not. Oh, you can also... What a cool ratio. Seeing how much of different types of wool you get. So, no... No sheep charm fragments. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess, yeah, there's no recipe for the sheep spawning as well. Okay. I mean, we don't... Look, we don't need to automate this. Realistically, how much wool do we need? I can just run this guy. He'll get us enough wool. Yeah, we only need 20,000. It won't take that long. Yeah. But I do like the idea of setting up something that can automate mobs that we can't otherwise automate. My idea is player simulator from Integrated Dynamics or a modular router will probably even try. Modular router that activates the swab onto a sheep and then crafts the thing, activates the feed onto a chicken, collects the thing. The problem is I would also need to be spawning chickens, right? Can we easily do that? Allegedly, yes. Allegedly, just with any charm fragment and an egg, I can just do that. Can I do that? I know some of those recipes are a little bit broken for me specifically. Like my setup is broken for them is what I mean. Yeah, see what I mean? Can we... Hold on, guys. Yeah. Chill a little bit on the calcium carbonate. Right, guys? I mean, jeez. Cool. Okay, yeah, sweet. Eggs. Awesome. So yeah, we've got eggs automated. We add those in with a charm, say a cave creeper charm. And we allegedly get... Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. What if I do 2 of them? No, okay. That doesn't help. And so this just... Yeah. You see my problem, right? I can't just make a chicken egg. I mean, there's ways to farm chicken. I don't think it's worth it at this point. We could get pig chops. That's something, I guess. Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, we spawn chickens. So the chickens would be the difficult part of my idea here. We probably won't do that then. I'll just let that chicken spawn and go crazy for a while. But that is something we can consider doing in the future. Yeah. If there was an easier way to get the chicken eggs, I'd go for that. How's this guy going? Is he... No. Okay, so yeah. While the wool's happening, let's sort out this quartz problem. So over here, we have the ability to make quartz. We do that via one of these guys. Soul Sand. Now, this guy's hooked up to where we have 1,000 quartz, and he stopped working. So... I mean, this is ridiculous. Hold on. How are we actually getting silicon right now? Because we actually do have a lot, and we are getting more. So I guess maybe we just get... hold on. Infinite storage part. So he still needs 200,000. And we only need 65,000 nether quartz. Even more, because I've got to add that bit on as well. So if I were to do... If I were to set this to 100,000, it would run, allegedly. Yeah, it's going to make some sand, make some soul sand, and continue. Let's put this back down to 1,000. It's a nice number. We'll keep it there. Let's set up a whole new system for making nether quartz because we need a lot of it. Nether quartz itself. There's been a few updates to the pack, so we'll have another quick look. I know we've done this so many times already. I think this is going to be our best bet. I know it's a 12% chance, but it's pretty good. 50% chance out of raw crushed gold is a lot better. A lot better. You only get one, but it's 50% chance. So you would actually get like so much. Nether quartz from Greg Tech. Yeah, we might do that crushed gold, but then the problem is I have to crush gold. You see the problem? See what we're running into here? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So crushed gold. You get this stuff only from a crushing wheel. So I would have to automate crushing wheels. Then we just chuck gold in. And we get quartz out. Not a bad idea. We'll do it. We'll give it a shot. Mechanical crafter will need... We're going to need some stuff. I don't think we have any create crafters, at least to that scale. I don't think we even have any, to be honest. So we're going to have to craft these. Electron tubes need rose quartz, which can be done in here. Let's go ahead and craft a stack of these and just process them all. I think we can do it down at this guy. Enriching factory. Beautiful. All right, so that's rose quartz taken care of. That's pretty much going to be these fully automated. Brass casings. These are annoying. We could automate every case real quick because we are going to be doing some create here. So honestly, not a bad idea. So how are we going to do that? So we've got constructors, right? We'll just grab a good old fashioned one. We've got destructors. These are going to be pretty easy. And then what else do I need? I could use a deployer. I could use a player simulator. I think that's what we'll use. Oh, wait, hold on. We're in the module around what's the word? Error. So we're going to do that. We're going to get an activator module. How do I not have dispensers? What are these silly recipes that I don't have in my system? A vanilla dispenser. We somehow don't have auto-crafted. We're living in the past. All right, these things, honestly, I use these quite often, so I'm just going to automate this whole thing. So we'll automate that. We'll automate bows. Beautiful. Go ahead and chuck that stuff in there. So can I just craft one of these now? Do we have all the stuff? Beautiful. Wonderful. Love to see. We'll head back out here. I don't know where am I actually going to do this. We don't really have like a create. I guess it's a little auto crafting, little doohickey I'm doing, so I could just do it over here. Yeah, whatever. All right, so we're going to have a destructor, not like that. Okay, we're going to struggle to do anything here. We're going to place this guy here. We're going to break this. That's going to be a constructor. We're going to have the destructor. We can attach that. Cool. This guy is going to be set up to be a whitelist. He is going to do all of the casings. So he'll do andesites, he'll break brass, copper, and I don't know, we'll do trains as well. I'm sure one day we'll need to do that. And so yeah, he'll whitelist, break all that stuff. Cool. Awesome. What else do we need? Great question. This guy here, he will do a stripped log. So he'll actually do a log to begin with, just a normal log. Is that what we have a lot of? Yeah, sure. What else do we have? Do we have I might need 2 activator modules. Yeah, I guess we can order another one. So we'll have a module router here. Nope. We'll have it here. Cool. The activator is going to right-click, just normally, from the front. It is going to, yeah, do that with anything it gets. So that will go here. What we will then have is a crafter attached to this guy. So that'll go right here. I'm hoping all this works. I'm pretty sure it should. And we're essentially just going to tell it, where is this guy? How to make all these casings. So let's go casing, boom. And so I think if I just paste this here, Yeah, I don't need the stripped log. That's always going to be there. Anti-alloy equals that guy. And we're just going to rinse and repeat. Just getting rid of that each time. Is that the right brass? I don't know. It is now. We'll do copper. Oh, I don't really care about the other stuff, like the train stuff. We're not going to do that for a while, so that's not a problem. So we'll chuck these in here. So when we order one, it should place it in here, and then that should work. But we also need to be stripping this log. So with the other activator module and with another modular router, we are going to attempt to do that. So that guy will go there. The activator module will go at the front. It'll be a right click. That should be fine. So we'll try that. So that will go there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an Oldemodium axe, because these are indestructible. So this will just be able to strip all the logs essentially forever. And that sounds pretty good. So Oldemodium axe, indestructible. So I place that there. It stripped the log. How cool is that? And then whenever I order it, this guy will run. So what can we do? Well, I can probably put some speed upgrades in both of these. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I guess we're going to find out. Speed upgrades, boom. What goes in the middle there? What was that? Blank upgrades. I need paper and stuff. Those are recipes I need to add, but I guess that's fine. You can have 5. I don't know. You can have 4, sure, whatever. Cool. So that should work. Awesome. So if I go in here and I search brass casings and I order 10, we've got 10 ingots. And so, how cool is that? Now this could be faster with faster constructors, a couple more speed upgrades and destructors, but overall that's pretty good. I am pretty happy with that, so I don't think we even need to care about it too much. Cool. So that's now those automated. Let's go back in here to the mechanical crafters. We are going to need 21 of these. So let's go ahead and get 11 more. I don't actually know if you need, because this guy gives you 3 at a time. So I didn't need that much, but yeah, it's fine. Let's go electron tubes. I'll make all of them, as much as it lets me at least. There we go. And then crafting tables. Let's get 1,000 of them, because that sounds like a great idea. Okay, so we need 21. We'll probably end up, with the perfect amount. Cool. So these guys, obviously being create, we've got some create stuff over there. It's also kind of laggy over there. I'm thinking we progress this way. Now, adding create stuff over here might just make this part laggy, but I don't know. I'm sure if we just space things out a bit further, the server might struggle more, but I think it'll be nicer for, I don't know, the frame rate. So, what I'm going to do is attempt to build this thing. So I think it's just shaped like a crushing wheel. Yeah, so 3, gap 3. Yeah, awesome. So essentially like this, like that. And so if you crouch and place it, you'll see these arrows connect. You kind of want them all connecting to the same spot. So I've got mine at the bottom here. We might make it in the middle actually. So yeah, we may end up doing it like this being, no, I don't know if you can go in the middle. I think you have to pick a side, right? Okay. I'm not too sure. We'll go to the bottom. That's just going to be easier. And so yeah, we'll just have everything head down there. So that's 3. Boom, boom. That should be good. That should be good. And yeah, that's all she wrote. Cool. There we go. So it's nice and symmetrical, or at least I hope it is. This guy will need some rotational energy. Now, we can do water wheels, all that sort of stuff, or we're playing in a mod pack. We got some pretty good mods. We can attempt to get an electric motor. Now, this will be a completely different craft we have to do, but if we can automate this guy, anything we ever want to do with Create is going to be so much better. It's a worthwhile investment, to say the least. So that's probably what we're going to do as well. So, we'll bookmark him. This requires 12, so we'll go ahead and get 12 of those. This guy's shaped sort of like an arrowhead, so 3 at the bottom, 5, 3, 1. I guess we'll do it next to here, so I already forget. I think it's 3 at the bottom, then 5, then 3, then 1. So hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty much that. Awesome. And then we'll right click this guy with the wrench to send him to the bottom. Excellent. Now this guy, I'll obviously have to power with, some sort of water wheel or something, but that should be fine. Let's get some buckets rolling in. There we go. We'll get 2 for now. That should be plenty. Let's also grab a cogwheel, I guess, to hook this guy up. Boom, 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 boom. Break this. So these are ideally going to be temporary water wheels. I guess we'll see what happens as time goes on. Let's break those so that the water has somewhere to go. Boom. Nice. So it's spinning. Cool. So now comes the interesting part. How do we automate this? Well, we could probably do it. You guessed it, with a modular router. So these guys, let's craft a few of those. We're going to grab one. We then want sender module Mark II. That's what we're going to go for. I think that's what we want. I don't know. I think we're actually going to want a few of them. Yeah, because we're going to have one router, and then we're going to need a sender module for each type of thing. Or at least that's my idea. And I think that is the play. So what ingredients do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types. So let's go ahead and order 4 more of these, I guess, because we've already got some. There we go. And we'll see if that's how this works, because obviously I don't really know. So, for starters, we are going to have our modular router here. I know, he looks awesome. We are then going to target set. Target cleared. Okay. I'm going to target that. No. Okay, hold on. hold on. I think I do need them split out. So one of these is going to be brass, which will be just the corners. No. Guys, I swear I know what I'm doing. I'm guessing I need distributor. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, cool. I think it might even use the previous ones. I think it's making new. It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. All right, so distributors. Beautiful. We've got a spare as well. Okay, so let's try this again. The brass will go like this. By the way, sorry about my voice. It's feeling a little bit croaky, so I do apologize. But that's going to be the brass along there. So that guy can go in here. Well, actually, I guess I've got to open him and actually tell him brass plates. So brass plate there. Set that to whitelist. Good to go. Round robin. Perfect. Transfer out of router. Oh, router, sorry. Perfect. So that guy can go in there. Cool. Next on our list is going to be the copper spools. So we'll grab one to the side. That's going to be this, this, and that. And then we'll go in here and search copper spool from create crafts and additions. Make sure we set it whitelist. Round robin, transfer out. That sounds good to me. So you can go in there. And then the next ones of these are all solos. So what we can do is just grab all these. You go you, and you. Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. Capacitor, then iron rod, then andesite alloy. So, capacitor. Make sure we get the right one from the right mod. This one here. Cool. Iron rod. This might get a bit messy because I know there are a few. I'm guessing it's this one here. We'll have a quick double check with some of these ones, but yeah. Looks like that, so we'll set that to whitelist as well. And then this last one here, andesite alloy, is that what they call them? Yeah, andesite alloy, whitelist. Cool. Allegedly, that is it. So, we're going to go network. We're going to bring the network over. So we can actually start off with... Oh, of course it's not even. If it's not even... I didn't mean to do that. If it's not even, that's kind of okay. Let me fix the floor real quick. Alright, that was pretty easy with the gadget. Then we'll just place it over here. So we'll just have the receiver there. Bada bing, bada boom. I didn't even put a sign on this last one here. I don't remember even what that was. I'm sure it was something. It was probably the applied energistics stuff. You're going to go in there. Let's actually mark it off this time. And this will be... Wait for it. Drum roll, please. It's coming over. Create. Automate. Cool. Sweet. So, that should be the network over here. That allows us to grab cables, of course. Maybe craft some. That's probably an important part. And then we'll run it through the floor. I could do covers, or we could just run it a little bit lower, and then we don't even have to worry about covers. And that guy will come over here. I'm just trying to think on where I want to put the actual crafter. In terms of, do I want it visible so that we can add stuff? Probably not, because this guy's just going to be like a one-time thing. Like I set the recipe up, nothing else is going to be in this shape. He'll only craft that one thing. Right? Oh, I also didn't tell these guys which side to output from. I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, so we can actually go ahead and hide this. Why not? Let's go crafter. Boom, boom, boom. Sure, a diamond crafter. Totally not overkill. Cool. While we're here, save us some time. Let's order a pattern grid. Maybe grab some patterns out. This is... Automating some of this stuff is so not... Like, look at this. Doesn't get much better than that. Set this guy to be 2-way. Wonderful. So, electric motor. Boom. Okay, so... Huh. Can I rejoin? Oh, okay. So server didn't crash. It just sort of booted me out. I might have to manually put the ingredients in. We'll do that. And then we've got to actually automate that stuff. I'm realizing now that we don't have a lot of that stuff automated. Fun. Good fun. Okay. Let's try this again. Everyone remain perfectly calm. Alright, I bookmarked them all on the left. So, brass casings, we need 6. Capacitors, we need 1. Iron rods, we need 1. Anti-alloy, we need 1. Copper spools, we need 3. And although this is messy, that should work. And then that will give us an electric motor. So, I'll grab that. Cool. Awesome. What's next? Great question. We need to automate everything else. So, we'll chuck this recipe in there. And we'll see what we're working with. So, if I search motor and click this, it tells me I have brass plates, I have andesite, it's going to craft a rod, we need a capacitor and copper spool recipes. So, first things first, capacitor recipe, that's easy enough. I will need to make a zinc plate recipe, less easy enough. A lot of our plates are made here. I wouldn't mind one of those Ad Astra setups. So, hold on. This guy here, for example, making plates, but he's full. This guy here, for example, making plates not full. Interesting. But he doesn't have the right hammer for the plates that I want. Is that even a thing anymore? Can you even do that anymore? I feel like you can't even do that anymore. Oh, you can. Okay, so you just can't do that with whatever I'm trying to make, which is zinc plate. Let's bookmark zinc plate. Cool. So I need to do... I mean, it's using some hammers. I need to do this recipe. And I need to do that here. Zinc plate this here. Okay. External C. Apply. Okay. And then we open this. Search ore hammer. And I drag in 2 platinum ore. Oh, just 1 platinum ore hammer, because the recipe's using that guy. And so then that should be good. I should be able to search. I'll have to put the recipe in somewhere for the zinc plate. Hold on. Hold on. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. We're trying to make a crushing wheel. Yeah, this. I'm glad I did the sheep thing pretty early, because at least we'll have wool done for this episode. All right, zinc plate. We want this recipe, which is that recipe, which is a processing recipe, which is going to be zinc plate from 2 zinc ingot. Awesome. Do we even have zinc ingot automated? Zinc ingot? No. Okay. Let's... Can we do that? Okay. Interesting. What do you have? Zinc dust? I'm just trying to see if there's like, you know, mechanism zinc. Well, I guess I'd have to check the dust, wouldn't I? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Hold on. So we're just going to do... I'm just going to do this recipe. Raw zinc equals ingot. Okay. So I've got everything. Remain calm, everybody. This guy here gets zinc plate recipe. This guy... over here is going to get smelting recipe. I think we have a different smelting set. I don't know. It's fine. That'll go there. That'll go there. That's capacitors done. Copper spools. Here we go. They're going to need 2 ingredients. One of them is an empty spool, which we can do. And one of them is a copper wire, which must go through a rolling mill. So we'll grab that, and then we'll make ourselves a rolling mill. Let's just make one. I think that's going to be easier. Boom. Cool. So, great. I get to automate that as well. What I might do is I'm going to place this guy just here for now, and I'll manually make our first, like, motor or whatever, and then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? What's that? Do I actually have to have it convey through? I can't just, like, cheese it up. What if I drop it at the top? Is that the problem? Oh, sweet. All right, cool. So that's going to roll some up. See, it's already got some wires in it. Cool. Awesome. So copper spool, we get one of those. We need 3 of those. So we're actually going to need quite a few of that. That'll be fine. That's cooking. I could probably even, you know what I could do? I could drop all of that in there. And then we've got this little guy. And I can speed him up. There we go. Cool. Awesome. So that's going to make some copper wire. Wonderful. That will allow us to... Oh, I didn't even put any of the things away. Let's just grab a bonus crafter for this section. Put some of these recipes in. And that should be the motor automated. So I click craft. Oh, it can't all go in here. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to... Yeah, hold on. I'm going to have to pick that up. I'm going to have to move that down one. I'm going to have to move that... Yeah, down one's fine. I'll show you what we'll do. We're going to have a little bit of fun with this. So let's get a puller module. Yeah. It doesn't need any range, so that should be fine. Puller module. No, yeah, that should be fine. So let's go chest. Let's just get a good old-fashioned chest. That guy will go there. He'll fill with stuff if I order another motor. So if I click this and click that, we should see the stuff in there. Perfect. Awesome. Then I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. Pull a module from down, I guess. Chuck that in there. Ah! Haha! It's working. And as you can see, it's throwing this stuff up. Obviously needs a couple speed upgrades, but... How cool is that? And then once he's done, the gear spins. All the parts go where they need to go. This pop-up from the goggles is very distracting, but I'd say that's pretty cool. And I'd also say that looks like a thumbnail to me. Sweet. And then, if we made the right thing, it will give us exactly what we wanted. Awesome. So what that allows us to do is a number of things. First things first, let's order a second motor. That's the most important part. What are we missing? We're missing brass plates. Okay. Brass plates. Can I easily craft that? I can. Cool. Okay. Let's get another motor. I just want to, while we've got everything as it is, I'm going to get a second motor. While that's happening, I'm also going to auto craft speed upgrades for the, you know the guys. For these guys, the modular rounders. So we're going to grab that. Cool. We're going to grab a blank module. Boom. Cool. Awesome. That way I can actually upgrade stuff. So can I get a stack? Wonderful. It claims it will. And I believe it. Okay. So, boom, boom, pow. That guy's done just in time. So, I am going to pick up that and that. I'm going to pick up all of these. We will need a cogwheel, but I reckon we just get a small cogwheel. Or I guess just not a large cogwheel. We could even hide this below. For example, right here. I can place that there. We can, I don't know, just give ourselves a little bit of room, I guess. Place one of the motors there. We get a gate of the Ender variant. We don't, I mean, why not? We've got this stuff auto-craftable, so we'll just do it. We'll give it power, and as you can see, it starts spinning. Now, that's cool and all, but we can push it. So currently it's using 60 forge energy per tick, which is nothing. If we click and hold, we can up this to 256. That's going to use 480 forge energy per tick. That is chump change, and this guy's now going a lot faster. On top of that, we grab out our speed upgrades. We chuck them into this guy. We go back here, search for our motor again. We can't afford him. That's fine. Hold on. We don't even have brass. Okay, everything's fine. We just need some zinc. Everything's okay. Okay, let's just get 1,000 zinc real quick. Yep, no worries. Get some brass. Everything's fine. Yep, just everything's a-okay. Remain perfectly calm. Okay. Motor. Boom, boom. Boom. Watch this. You watching? Yep. You watching, guys? Nothing's in the chest yet. But it will be. It will be. Just you wait. Okay, let's maybe get a crafting monitor. This will show us where the crafting recipes are stuck at. I'm trying to think in my head what it could be, but I'm not actually sure. We don't have copper wire. Huh. No machine found. Yeah, you're not meant to be there. that makes, yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Let's quickly automate. Let's quickly automate exactly that, the rolling machine or the rolling mill. So we're gonna get a crafter. Ignore it. Listen, everything's fine. Okay, guys. Everything's okay. I just realized I had a bunch of wire on me. Hold on. Let me show you the motor. Boom. You ready? How cool is that? And that's how fast it crafts. How cool. The other thing I will need, now that I realize, is going to be a chest. Like, I need a way to pick this stuff up. So, we may do a double chest. Because, obviously, it's symmetrical, I guess. We'll get an importer. Sure, an ultra one. Why not? And we'll get a collector. An item collector. And we're going to want this guy to be advanced, so it has a little bit of extra range. And we're going to just pretend that that's perfectly fine. So that should pick this stuff up. Cool. Wonderful. How do we feel? we're happy? Right, guys? So that'll go there. Awesome. Let's automate the rolling mill. So the rolling mill should be automatable right here. Arguably, slightly to the side. Okay, well, you know. You know, everything. That's fine. So this guy's gonna... Okay, sure. He can go there. Yeah, why not? This guy's gonna have a motor attached. He will obviously be powered to be super duper fast. Let's go ahead and place this down. You may also notice this guy has stopped by. I'm pretty sure he shouldn't have. Let's chuck that down and just check his trades. Nothing else going on here. Just simply looking at his trades. Alrighty, we are back. Good trades. Okay, so we're going to have a crafter here. We're going to have another importer. Which I don't know. I guess maybe we'll just chuck on the bottom. If I can remember how to play the game. Boom. Pow. Boom. Boom. Cool. What are you? You are a dog. Oh, you're just not hooked up. That makes sense. There we go. That's fine. Ignore that. That should be fine. As for the crafting, we are going to say, hey, that's what the recipe is. Is that what I've already got? That's what I've already got. Cool. So we're going to chuck this in here. The importer specifically, we can tell. I mean, I say we can, and then I just proceed to not be able to. That's fine. Everything's okay. Remain calm. We are going to add copper wire as a whitelist. Excellent. So that should work. What do we reckon? We feel like it's going to work? Let's see. Let's search copper wire. Let's order a stack. As you can see, the plates have shown up. I should be able to bump that up to max speed. And as you can see, the wires are disappearing faster than I can even see. And they're showing up there. Perfect. So that works. Cool. Alright, what is next on the agenda? Well, we're going to need the brass. Okay, so we need the brass recipe. That's obvious. Yep, so that'll be fine. Then we need the brass plates. Now we could do this. I'm just going to set up one of these guys. I think. Yeah. Now that we've got motors, the door opens up for a lot of things. So this is obviously a mechanical press. We're going to go ahead and just try to craft that the good old-fashioned way, I guess. Boom, boom, pow. We might already have one, to be honest, but it's fine. We'll grab a depot. We can't afford one. That's fine. We can now afford one. Depot. Beautiful. Cool. So this guy, he can come over here. Why not? Depot will go there. The mechanical press will go on top like so. You guessed it. Mechanical motor. Preferably placed correctly, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. There we go. So this guy will be powered. And we're going to... Oh, that's my backpack. We're going to bump this guy full. So he's ready to go. He's just waiting. He's like, come on. Just you wait. Just you wait. Alright, crafting. Awesome. Importer. Also awesome. So, for example, this guy will go here. This guy can probably go underneath again. If that's sort of what we're going for here. I don't really know what we're going for, but I guess it's this now. So that guy can go there. Boom, boom. Boom. Cool. So he's hooked up. He will have the press recipe. The brass itself recipe can go in there. That is kind of good. What I'll probably do is, I guess, whitelist this stuff here. Yeah. That's just going to be easier. Cool. So. Let's check again. Because I'm out of motors. And I've still got one guy left. This guy here, we'll craft that. How many can I craft? Can I order 10? It says I can. It says it's going to craft brass, craft that. It's going to craft wires if needed. It's going to craft anything else. That's pretty good. I'm going to order 10. So some of these things will be a lot faster than others. This guy's still so slow, even as fast as he is. That is ridiculous. But yeah, he's getting the job done. This guy has a problem. He can't accept more than one item at a time. So we need to go ahead and fix that. Like he can't accept, you know what I mean. So, the puller module. What can we do with this? Can we set like some sort of round robin? I know there's a Mark II. What does a Mark II have? Not what we want specifically. Then there's a player module. We don't want that either. So, he's fine. He can remain there. The craft, however. This guy is going to be redstone signal unlocks crafting. No, redstone pulse inserts next set, and we're going to have to do a little bit of jank stuff down here. But it's fine, we've got plenty of room. Plenty of room down here. So, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way involves getting some entangled blocks. There's a lot of those, because apparently we can do that nowadays. We're going to place him here. We're going to get a comparator. We're going to place this guy here. We're then going to grab our entangled binder, entangle the chest there, and now because the chest has stuff in it, it will, it should do this guy. As you can see, not happening. Why is that not happening? I'll be honest, I genuinely thought that would work. I'm quite surprised it hasn't. Boom. I was banking on that to work. That was obviously my plan there. Okay, cool. Let's grab another comparator. That's the magnet picking it up, obviously. So, oh, that doesn't even work. Is that because he's got a roof on? Okay. We can still solve that. Let's get an inventory reader. Let's grab a at integrated. Let's grab a cable, a redstone rider, variable card. I think that's all we need. Famous integrated dynamics last words. Inventory reader, redstone rider, logic cable. We're going to say, hey, inventory not empty, output redstone. Boom. So the inventory is currently not empty, so it is outputting redstone, as you can see by the true. Once this is empty, as in once the whole recipe is done, the next recipe can come in. What that means for us at the moment is that I have to manually grab this stuff out, for the most part. That's fine. So it's crafted one of those, cool. The rest of this stuff can go back into the system, also cool. Some stuff we didn't want to go has gone, but that's okay. And just real quick, inventory not empty is now false. So that's the, the finishing of the pulse there. So in terms of motors, we should have 1. I would like 9 more to complete my collection. Everything else is crafted. And how cool is that? I mean, that's pretty neat, right? I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so. I was like, how is this sign here? I'm playing on a local server. Cool. So next up is going to be this guy here. The crushing wheel. So we'll go back to our modular router. We'll got our distributor modules. How much do we need for this? I don't think it's much, right? 1, 2, 3 types of things. Cool. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. They're going to be famous last words. All right, so modular router can go there. That should be fine. 3 distributors. Bada bing, bada boom. One of these is going to be the guy in the middle. One of these will be these planks. And the other one will be every single outside part. Now, I've done all of that. So what that means is that I will need one more distributor. And I need to carefully get every other bit. And I think I can. So I've got to grab this, that, and this. Oh, and that. So is that perfect? Yeah, that's everything. Cool, awesome. So these guys are going to be what? Andesite alloys, and then we also need some sort of plank and stone. The plank's probably just going to be a classic one. Andesite alloy. Add the whitelist. Cool. This guy will be andesite alloy as well. Also make it whitelist. This next guy, as you can see, is the 4 planks. So we're going to go oak planks since we have those crafted and farmed, I believe. We'll add that. And the last guy will be the stone. Cool. That is perfect. Let's grab a puller module as well. Grab that guy. Pretty quick and easy. Speed upgrades. It looks like 9 is the max, right? Just double check what I shift clicked in here. Yep, 9. So this guy can get those. He'll get a puller module. I need to tell this guy, hey, down, pull everything. Why not? Go crafter. Yep, so that one's hidden under here. And we're gonna have to do the same. If I want to make multiple crafters or multiple crushing wheels, which we probably will, we are gonna want to do what we just did with the last one. So make that happen somehow. So we have chest. I should probably just have a bunch of these already waiting for me. I don't know why we're doing it the old-fashioned way all the time. Boom, boom, and then good old integrated. So, inventory reader, and then redstone writer, and then the one thing I didn't have was more logic cables. Yeah, there we go. Boom, and then hold on, the variable card. Sometimes I have to pause talking, and I feel like I need to really let you know that that's what's happening. I suppose I could just do it this way. I don't need an entangled block to do this. Inventory not empty. If it is not empty, output a redstone signal. And then once it is empty, release that signal to provide a pulse. And then boom. Grab the cable back. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. And I believe this as well is almost ready to go. Just the recipe that's needed. That should be pretty easy. Is it? Yeah, I was going to say, it's been dark for too long. It's been 3 seconds. 3 seconds too long. Crushing wheel. So, this is where it gets a little bit juicy. I'm going to try to paste it in. Yeah, okay, so don't try to paste it in. But that's okay. I'll just have to count how much andesite alloy it is and whatnot. Which I guess we can quite easily map that because we know how much stone and planks there are. We don't even have to count. Alright, so we will need 16 of these. We will need 4 oak planks. Where are they? Boom, oak planks. 4 of those. And a singular stone. And we will get not only 1 crushing wheel, but we will get 2 crushing wheel. Excellent. And so then all I have to do is add this here. And Bob is your uncle. Let's go crushing wheel. Oh, let's go crushing wheel. Wait, hold on. I don't actually have a cogwheel or a motor set up. So let's go ahead and maybe get that, or else it's just going to be sad when old places and doesn't do anything. That's fine. Everything's fine. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. So you're going to go there. Jump back here. You're going to go there. You're going to be max speed. And you're going to be powered. And you're going to go there. You're going to go there. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. Move along. Everything's fine. Perfect. Okay. crushing wheel. Are you ready? Did I make it correctly? How cool is that? That's pretty cool. And now we've got crushing wheels, which means we can do infinite crushing wheels in the next episode, because this episode is in fact over. In terms of wool, I think we have what we need. Let's go infinite storage. Wool is no longer there. There is merely nether quartz and silicon. The silicon we are still getting. If you watch this guy, the number is going up. I believe we are getting it from the sag mills up here. These massive pillars we have. I believe it's a byproduct. Yeah, you can see it's a byproduct of this guy. We're getting a lot of it as well. A ridiculous amount of silicon. It's not even a byproduct. I think it's just the product. So, realistically, we've got a lot of sand. I can quite honestly upgrade this, I think, quite easily. Just some more wild... In fact, very easily. Very easily. Yeah. Do these all have end steel grinding bowls as well? So these are running properly max speed. These guys don't even have upgrades in them. They clearly need them. What's happening here? Let's go pipe upgrades. Let's I mean, they don't need the best upgrades, right? They can just deal with some little chump change upgrades. How much do I need? 5. Got one more. Cool. What's this one have? Nothing. Cool. Okay, boom, 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 boom. And now they're empty, which means they can process more stuff. And it means we should have more stuff. And this guy can keep up, as we can see. Awesome. We don't have any crazy backlogs happening. This guy's an intentional backlog to count like our stuff per tick or per few seconds. I think that's per second. So I think it ends up being 23 per second. Yeah, that's what we're at. 23 silicon per second. Or sand per second. I don't know. One of them. Awesome. This stuff's allegedly still working, which is awesome. Yeah, sure. Now that I know more about modular routers, I could probably do it a little better, but maybe not even. Either way, hey, I'm pretty happy. We just need some quartz, and we're going to attempt to do that with the crushing wheels in the following episode. What we could also do as well, hold on, is go casing. We could order a bunch of this and make the floor out of it. Or I make it out of the copper stuff, because that looks pretty cool as well. I might do that. Let's order that. That's going to have some work to do. Actually, no, something else will have some work to do. But yeah, we're going to get some of that in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Hopefully you're having fun. We're making pretty good progress. I'm having a good time. We'll see how we go. Back on the swing of things. Hopefully, fingers crossed. By the way, I should mention, YouTube has given me access to apparently a beta feature. It's actually one that I have been requesting. Whenever they open up, they'll do like surveys for creators, where in like our little menu it'll tell us like, hey, give us feedback and stuff like that. And I usually do it because there's some stuff that I'm like, how's this not a feature? Like, it's so simple. Can you guys add it? And they've added one. Obviously, because of me, right? Obviously, nobody else was asking for it, just me, surely. But I can set a video. So currently when I upload a video, I'll upload it, and then I'll schedule it to release at, say, 6 a.m. the next day, right? That way it's a consistent time for everyone. If a video doesn't come out at that time, chances are there won't be a video for that day. It's just a little bit nicer for everyone. What I can do now is I can upload that video, set it as members only, and still schedule it to go live at that 6 a.m. time for me. So all that means is that not only is it just, everything's the same for the average viewer, but if you happen to be a channel member, you also, I don't know, you get a little bit of early access. It's just like one of those little extra things that it's like, it's just something that you can just do. And there's no downside to doing it, but it just didn't exist. So now we can do that. It might be like 6 hours ahead that you're watching, or like 2 hours ahead, or it could be a day ahead, depending on, scheduling and stuff. But I thought I'd mention that, so just be aware. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you to our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members. Melissy, Andre, and Barna Phoenix 13. Thank you guys. And I believe that's it. I believe that is all. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.